Metro Atlanta is home to more than 5 million residents. It's a place where nature flourishes, people thrive, and businesses prosper. But unlike other modern cities, its location wasn't selected based on water. And yet, our region has emerged and sustained, overcoming obstacles to secure and protect this fundamental resource. But behind our achievements are the people who recognized the need for the Metropolitan North Georgia Water Planning District. I had the chance to speak with many of them. They share their insights on the birth of the district, how we've overcome our challenges, what we have achieved, and where we are headed in the future.
In creating the district, the biggest challenge we had to overcome was trying to educate people who did not agree with this, didn't understand it, didn't think it was a problem. The federal EPA gave this ruling that we're in violation of federal law. This has severe consequences of stopping growth in Metro Atlanta.
I knew there had to be some regional planning. And I knew that planning had to be not only in planning on how we use water, but on conservation efforts too. The business community understood exactly what I was trying to do, and they enthusiastically embraced it, and they helped me with the politicians.
When I was chairman of the Metro Water District Board, the challenges we faced were, of course, completing the plan and then getting a consensus to adopt it. But obviously, the benefit is out there, and what the Water District has done for the state of Georgia is miraculous.
I got involved because I lived downstream. At the time, I was living in Columbus. We were very cognizant of the fact that the things that were going to happen up here associated with the district could have a huge impact on what happened downstream.
Probably the thing that most people took for granted, and that was having elected officials and their water professionals in local government sitting at the table together, having sane, calm, civil conversations about how we approach these very complex issues.
What the Water Planning District did was create the organizational structure to involve hundreds and hundreds of people. We developed a plan that identified how much water was needed in the future, where it was going to come from, and what we needed to do to use it efficiently, protect the water quality, and to make sure in downstream and upstream of the region, we protected our water resource. What was important as we tried to do all these conservation measures and water quality protection measures is make sure that the public understood why.
When you think of where we were in 2000 and where we are now, we are a leader in water planning, water conservation, regional collaboration, and that is something for us to be proud of.
What will help us maintain the health of our watersheds, build the infrastructure to meet our water needs of the future, improve our stormwater systems for times of floods, and to make sure we are resilient so that we can continue to be a thriving region.
My hope for the Metro Water District in the future is to continue our work, bring new people in to be involved, whether that's business people and government working together, and to try to get our message across to the legislature every year about the necessity of having a water plan for the whole state of Georgia.
You don't make these changes overnight. So if you see in 25 or 30 years you're going to have a substantial increase in your population, which is certain that you are, you have to do the planning now and also build your infrastructure. And the longer you wait, the more difficult it's going to be, and it's going to put you in a crisis situation.
We're going to go through increased and lengthier drought cycles and heavy rain cycles. And the district and the governments here by themselves and our businesses can't solve that by ourselves, but we also need to be a lot more conscientious and thoughtful about how we're adapting, again, development and business practices and water management practices.
Innovation is what's going to drive us forward as we think about sustainable water supplies. And I want to continue to foster that conversation, that understanding that as Georgia, we are stronger than we are divided. And I really believe the district plays a strong role in that.
Today, we celebrate the creation of the Metro Water District. Together, we have implemented one of the most comprehensive regional water management plans in the country. We have leveraged data and good stewardship to guide strategies for economic, environmental, and social well-being. But our work is not finished. There will be new and more difficult challenges ahead. The future of Metro Atlanta depends on water, and our access to clean, safe water depends on all of us working together.